Hello children and welcome to the EVS class. So children, how was the Diwali celebration? Okay, it was very good, isn't it? And did you burn crackers? Okay, you all burned. Okay, some of you didn't also. Okay, so you enjoyed your Diwali celebration. So come back to the class. So shall we start our class, children? Okay. So what is today's date? Today's date is 17th of November, isn't it? And we are doing the lesson Wings and Tails. And we finished the lesson in our last class. We discussed about the workbook question answers. So now today we'll again do a quick recap of the lesson Wings and Tails. So shall we do, children? Okay. So we were doing the lesson Wings and Tails, and this is the lesson Wings and Tails which we have done, and today we'll do a recap. So what is the first topic that we had? We had domestic animals, isn't it? And domestic animals are of two types. One is pet animals and the other is farm animals. So first we'll study what is domestic animal and what are pet animals. Then we'll go to the farm animals. So domestic animals are those animals which live in the farm, fields and houses. They need humans for food, water, shelter and care. And what are the examples? The examples are dog, cat, cow, buffalo, chicken, sheep, goat, rabbit. These are domestic animals. Okay, they need the care of human beings. They stay in farms and fields. And these domestic animals, the smaller domestic animals that stay inside our house, okay, are what, children? They are pet animals. Okay, they are pet animals. Now what are those pet animals? Those pet animals are dog, cat, rabbit and pet birds. Okay, then parrot also. Okay, those animals which we can keep inside the house, they are pet animals. Those domestic animals which we can keep inside our house, they are pet animals. Next, children, we have farm animals. What are farm animals? Animals, domestic animals that live in the farms. Okay, and they are very useful to us. We get milk from them, we get meat from them. Okay, and also we get children from them, wool. So what are those farm animals? Those farm animals are given here, children. Cow, then buffalo, horse and goat. Okay, these are all farm animals that stays in the farms. Okay, so now we'll go to our next type of animals, which is wild animals. And you all know, children, in this chapter we are studying about the different type of animals. So first we studied about domestic animals. Domestic animals have two types, farm animals and pet animals. Now we'll study about wild animals. Animals that live in the jungle or in the forest, and we also can see them in the zoo. Okay, they are kept in the zoo because we cannot see them. They stay in the jungle or forest and they are called wild animals. They can find on themselves, they can take care of themselves, they find food, shelter and water on their own. Now what are those wild animals? There are plenty of wild animals, okay, and they are like lion, hyena, giraffe, bear, then tiger, leopard, so many zebra, so many wild animals are there. So this is wild animals. Next we'll go to children. Now children, we studied about domestic and wild animals. Now you can see animals, they are different in size, shape and color. Okay, now you don't find two animals those who are alike. They differ in size, shape and color. Like you can see here, the elephant size, the shape and color is different from the tiger. Then the tiger shape, size and color is different from the whom? The next animal is from the cat. Then the cat's size, shape and color is different from the rabbit. Okay, so these all animals, they are different. Okay, they look different and they are all different in size, shape, color and everything. All animals, they differ in these three main aspects. Now we come to children. Next we have tail. Some animals differ in tails. Some animals have small tails, some animals do not have tails also. Some animals have short tails. Like suppose a tiger's tail, okay, a tiger's tail is very long in compared to the tail of a dog. A dog's tail is short, okay. You can see here children, the tiger's tail is long but the dog's tail is short. So some animals, they have long tails and some animals have short tails. But some animals, they don't have tails only. Okay, they don't have tails at all. And what are those animals? They are children, frog, cockroach, octopus, spider, and there are many more. So children, now let's move to our next section of animals. We have animals that can move from one place to another by using their wings and legs. Okay, now let's see. Those animals which have legs, they can move from one place to another with the help of legs. Then those animals which have wings, they can use their wings to move from one place to another. Domestic animals, farm animals, pet animals and wild animals all have legs and they can move from one place to another. But birds are also a type of animal, those who has wings, and these wings help them to go from one place to another. These wings, they help them to go from, though they have legs, they don't use legs so much to move from one place to another. They use only their wings. And honeybee also, housefly also, mosquito also, they have wings which helps them to move from one place to another. Then children, there is another group of animals who do not have either legs or wings, okay, and they use their body to move. Like children, snake has what they have. It does not have a legs also, does not have wings also, but it has scales on its body which helps to move on the ground. Then fishes have fins with the help of which it can swim in the water. Then an earthworm, okay, an earthworm, you can see the last animal is an earthworm, and these worms, they push on the ground to move. So these animals, they do not have legs or wings also, but still they can move. Okay, now let's move to our next section, which is some animals, they can live on land, and some animals, they can live on both on land and in water. So some animals, they can live in water, some animals, they can live on land. But there are some animals which can live both in land and in water. And you can see the examples of frog, crocodile, alligator. These animals, they can stay both in land also and in water also, isn't it? Okay, so children, we have studied about different types of animals. First, we got about domestic animals. Then domestic animals have two types, pet animals and then farm animals. Then we got wild animals. And wild animals, what are they different? How do they differ? They differ in size, shape and color. Then tail, then wings and tails. Some have wings and legs to move from one place to another, and some do not have wings and legs also, but still they can move. Then we got to the last a type of animal, which is we have studied, which is animals that can live both in land and in water, and these animals are frog and crocodile. Now we move to another type of animal, children. Yes, it is day animals and night animals. Now children, some animals, they are active during the day, okay, like us. Okay, we are active during the day and at night we go to sleep. So there are many type of these animals. They are monkey, elephant, then children, they are tiger also, leopard also. They are not so active during the night. Okay, fox, jackal, all the wild animals. Some of the wild animals, they are not active during the night, but they are active during the day. and they are called day animals. But then again, some children, some animals, there are some animals and birds also which are active during the night. Okay, during the day they sleep, but at night they are very active. Okay, they don't sleep at night like us or like the day animals. What they do, they hunt for food, they hunt for shelter, then they are more active during the night. So these animals, examples of these animals, you can see bat is given, mouse is given, and owl is given. So these are night animals. So we can proceed to the next new words. What are the new words we got in this chapter, children? They are farm, shelter, care, domestic, pet, jungle, forest, different, land, active, during, and whole. So these are all the new words which we got in this chapter. Now we'll come to the question. A question, this children, I'll upload in the Google Classroom also. I am an animal who lives in farms. I give wool. Can you tell my name and also what type of animal am I? So can you tell what is that animal? It is an animal who lives in farms and it can give wool. Can you tell its name and also what type of animal? I won't tell the answer. This is for your homework. Okay. Then question number 2. Rani on Tuesday could not go to school because it was raining heavily. She was looking at the raindrops that was falling on the ground when suddenly she saw a small animal jumping on the land. After some time, she again saw that animal swimming in the water that got collected due to the rain. Can you tell the name of the animal who can live both on land and in water? So can you tell which animal Rani saw? Okay, which can which can jump on land also. It was jumping on the land also, and it was also swimming in water also. So this is also, you will do it for homework and we'll discuss in the next live class. Okay, means tomorrow we have a live class and we'll discuss about it. Then next we get, children, this homework. 2 more homework questions I'll be giving you. I'll be uploading the Google Classroom. Write the name of 2 animals who do not have legs or wings, and write the name of 2 animals who are active at night. Okay, so these are your homework questions, your thinking questions. You will use your brain and you will think and write. And then children, we have also done a recap of the lesson. Okay, we have finished these lessons to get totally. Explanation part is over, workbook question answers part is over. I have given you some extra thinking questions also. So children, this lesson is over. Tomorrow we'll be starting a new lesson, and also children, before beginning the new lesson, we'll discuss about the thinking questions which we did in our last classes, isn't it? Okay, so children, have a good day and bye bye. Meet you tomorrow.